Hey everybody, Ken here, CCG vlog. 4 events this weekend, 7 CSOP events, week 10 of 10 of the Chicago series of poker. A featured tournament this weekend is the Sunday Heads Up Championship, event number 46 for the CSOP. 7 events left, 4 events all weekend, all at the Badugi Community Center, August 21st through the 24th, Thursday through Friday. Cash games, tournaments, 7 CSOP events. We're going to close out the summer with the Chicago series of poker, and then the main event will be next weekend. So the top 25 on the CSOP points list will get $400 main event seats. You can still win a main event seat if you manage to take down the Heads Up Championship, so bear that in mind. And then you can always get a random drawing on Saturday night if you're playing in a cash game, always giving away a CSOP event, CSOP main event seat. Saturday night, 10 p.m. Okay, let's hop right into it. Thursday, August 21st, we're going to be at the Bridgeview Community Center from 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. Cash games start at 2 p.m. The most popular game is 1-2. 2-3 will get off later in the day, typically after traffic, so around 5:30, 6 p.m., somewhere in there. Kind of right before the Deep Stack tournament. There is a change on the Thursday night Deep Stack. We're going to do something a little bit different. Still $120 buy-in, 6:30 start, 8 o'clock will be the end of late registration because we're going to go up to 40K starting stacks with your $10 add-on, 15-minute levels. It worked really well when we did it for the Deep Stack or the CSOP Lifelines tournament was a 40K 15-minute Deep Stack, and people seem to really love it. So we're going to do that on Thursday night, try it out, something different. So a little bit bigger starting stack, a little bit quicker blind levels, but hey, it's Thursday night, poker, you can't beat it, should be a blast. Let's hop right into the Thursday CSOP event. Will be the 8:30 time slot. $50 buy-in, $5 add-on will get you 10K in chips, 15-minute levels. This is a Badugi tournament. Badugi is where you dealt 4 cards. The goal is to get the lowest cards possible. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 1 of each suit. So if you have Ace of Spades, 2 of Hearts, 3 of Clubs, 4 of Diamonds, you've got a 4 low Badugi, which is the nut hand, but must be 1 suit of each. The idea here is to get 4 different suits. If you have 2 suits, then you have a 3-card Badugi, because you can only count 1 of the spades if you have 2 spades in your hand. Pairs also counts. If you have 2 of hearts, 2 of diamonds, that's a pair. That's no good as well. So you gotta have separate cards. So it's kind of like a combination of like Raz and low ball, some different stuff going on. It's a super fun tournament, and it's gonna kick off the weekend's CSOP events number 43, 8:30 p.m., $50 Badugi on Thursday night. Friday, August 22nd, we're going to be at the Bridgeview Community Center, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. Friday is cash game day, so if you want to play different cash games, Friday's your best bet. 1-2, 2-3, and PLO will all kick off on Friday. 1-2 starts at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. will kick off 2-3 and PLO. So if you want to get on the PLO or the 2-3 list, hit me up in that comment section below. The Friday night Deep Stack is going to be CSOP event number 44. So the CSOP event on Friday is going to be the 6:30 Deep Stack. That is $120 buy-in, $10 add-on, 30K in chips with that $10 add-on, 20-minute level. Standard Deep Stack for Friday. Should be a blast. May or may not get capped. We'll see how it goes. Just depends on how many players there are. If we're getting into that 65 players and north, things start to get a little funky. So get there early on Friday. Make sure you get your seat. Play well. Win the tournament, all things happen that are good. That is Friday at Bridgeview, August 22nd. All right, 23rd is Saturday. Again, Bridgeview Community Center. 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. Cash games start at 2 p.m. You got 1 CSOP event on Saturday. It is the 4 p.m. time slot. It is a $200 summer saver tournament. This is the tournament that may or may not save your entire summer. That's the idea, at least. $200 buy-in, $10 add-on, plus your on-time bonus will get you 100K in chips. It's like a monster stack on steroids. 100K starting stack with both the on-time bonus and the $10 add-on. First 10 levels are going to be 15-minute levels long, 25-minute levels after registration closes, which is the start of level 11, and then you go to 25-minute levels at that point. If you do not get there on time for the 4 o'clock buy-in, or you need to re-enter the tournament, because there is unlimited re-entry in that tournament, you can buy the bonus, buy the on-time bonus for an extra $10. So save yourself $10, get there early, play those early levels, because I assure you, this is the greatest way to build a stack in a big tournament like that. Lots of fun play early on. So that's the 4 o'clock p.m. $200 summer saver. That brings us to Sunday. Sunday. There are 4 CSOP events on Sunday. August 24th, still at the Bridgeview Community Center. Noon start time, midnight closing. Cash games will start at noon. We're going to open Sunday's event with the $150 Heads Up tournament. It's a Heads Up tournament, so it's a bracket format, kind of like March Madness, but poker style. They're going to be 8-player pods. They're going to be 4 pods, and as soon as 8 players are signed up, they will start a pod. Meaning they'll start, those 8 players will play down to 1 player. That player will advance to the quarterfinals. And then pod number 2 will start. 8 more players will get in. Again, that could be a re-entry for somebody who got knocked out in pod number 1, so that is definitely a possibility. You can enter as many times as you want. Once there's 8 players to that pod will fire. Those 8 players play down until there's 1 player. Again, this happens 4 times, 4 different pods, in which case you have 4 finalists. Those 4 finalists are in the money, in which case, yeah, they're in the money. They play down, heads up, in a 2 versus 2, or it's not 2 versus 2. It's just a 4-person bracket at that point. They play down. The 2 winners of the quarterfinalists will I'm sorry, the semifinalists. That's semifinalist. 4 semifinalists will play down. The 2 winners will play for the championship. The 2 losers will play for 3rd and 4th place. The winner of the Heads Up CSOP event not only wins the prize money, but they will also win a $400 main event seat. And you are the Heads Up champion, which I assure you is one of the qualifications for ending up in the Charity Poker Hall of Fame. Oh yeah, there's one of those. So that's going to be Sunday at noon. So get there early, get in there, and if you need to fire a couple bullets, go ahead. Should be great, because you got to get in there for the Heads Up Championship if you want to be the Charity Poker Hall of Fame. It's just the thing you have to do. So that's the noon start on Sunday. 2 p.m. early bird, also a CSOP event, so that's going to count for points. Just a standard early bird, 2 p.m. start. $20 buy-in, $5 add-on, get you 5K in chips. 12-minute levels. After the 5th level registration closes, there is a break add-on. It's a $10 add-on for another 5K in chips. 75% of those add-ons goes into the prize pool. 25% again is what the hosting charity keeps. People always ask me what happens to that $10 add-on. Does the hosting charity keep all of it? No, they keep 25%. So $2.50 for every $10 that goes in goes to the charity. $7.50 goes into the prize pool. It's a great prize pool builder, and it helps out the charities, and that is always what we're looking for. So the early bird is event number 47. Event number 48 is a little bit different. 4 p.m. start time, $150 PLO stack. This is going to be a great tournament. $10 add-on on this one, $150 buy-in, get you 60K in chips, 20-minute levels, straight PLO deep stack tournament. So it's like the deep stack tournament combined with a PLO. Should be a blast, which means late registration on that one until 6 p.m. Should be an awesome turnout. It is one of my favorite tournament formats. Everybody knows that. PLO to kind of close out the regular tournaments of the CSOP. Which brings us to the last and final CSOP event on Sunday, event number 49, 6:30 time slot. The $40 flip and go. What is the flip and go, Ken? Very simple. 10 players will buy in for $40. Those players will flip for 1 hand, 1 winner. That player will advance to the final table of the flip and go. They get 25K in chips, 15-minute levels. It basically becomes a sit and go at that point. The idea is to get 10 flip and goes that happen, $40 rips each and every time, in which case there will be 10 flip and go winners. Those 10 players are in the money, and they will play out from there in a regular tournament format. Everybody starts at 25K in chips, 15-minute levels, should be a blast. Now, there is a $10 flip and go pass, which means the first time you play flip and go, it's gonna cost you 50 bucks. You're gonna get a couple bonuses. You're gonna get a pineapple hand. You're gonna get 3 cards dealt to you for the flip and go. It's crazy pineapple format. We'll get to that in a second. And then you'll start with the full 25K in chips. So there's no additional add-ons. It's just a one-time flip and go pass. The nice thing is, if you do the first flip and go, you're gonna pay $50, right? And you get the max amount of cards, max amount of starting stack if you win. If you don't win and you decide to play again, at that point you only spend $40. There are no more add-ons at that point for you. It's a flip and go pass. Every flip and go that you play in, some people have tried all 10 and successfully got into the final table. It is a thing that happens. You only have to do the $10 add-on once, but if you do not do the $10 flip and go pass, then you're only going to be dealt 2 cards in the flip and go, and you start with 15,000 at the final table. So you don't want to do that. Start with the $10 flip and go pass. So the first time you get in, pay that $50, $40 for your entry and $10 for the flip and go pass. You're going to get dealt 3 cards. It's crazy pineapple, which means you're gonna get dealt 3 cards, you get to look at them, dealer's gonna rip out a flop, at which point you get to check out your cards, decide which card you're going to discard, and then they're gonna do a turn in a river, winner of the hand. It's just a flip and go, there's no betting. It's just a flip. Everybody sees them at the end of the nights. They're super fun, very easy, not a lot of strategy, except you gotta figure out which card you wanna discard, which is difficult at times. But the Flip and Go is a super fun tournament. We've done it the last couple of years for the Chicago Series of Poker. Players love it. It's a great way to get in and earn yourself some points. If there's only 5 Flip and Goes, that would mean you're automatically in the points. So it's a great way. It's a last chance effort for those of us who need to get points to get into that top 25. Go from there. Remember, 7 CSOP events this weekend, 1 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, 1 on Thursday, 1 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, 4 events on Sunday. All of the tournaments on Sunday are CSOP events. All of them count towards the CSOP points list. Got to finish in the top 5 to earn points. Top 25 get into the CSOP main for free on us. That's the promotion that's going on right now. I know it's a long vlog. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. It's a super cool weekend of poker, all at the Bridgeview Community Center. Next week, Labor Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 29th, 30th, and 31st of August will be the main event of the CSOP. So hopefully you get your seat and you get in there for free. Take it down. Enjoy the conquering of the summer for the CSOP. Thank you as always. If it's the first time you're watching us, hit subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and share. If you're watching on Instagram, Twitter, or Threads, or anywhere else you may be watching us. As always, thank you for supporting Charity Poker. Thank you for supporting CCG. We will see you this weekend. Bye, everybody.